Well, that failed. Wait. Finally. How's it going, guys? It's me, Captain Caiden. Welcome back to another video. Today, I never thought I'd come back to this game for content. What does the CapCai channel come to? I'm moving away from the tech for a bit. I'm gonna try getting back into some gaming videos. Right now, I'm about to, you know what, do something a little different. You know, so, I don't know if you guys know, but there's kind of this trend that just occasionally happens with editors where, you know, if you're an editor and you also like to play games, you're not the best at the game, yet you still like to, you know, like make edits, you know those kind of editors. That's why editors do what they do. They get paid for editing professional gamers' videos, you know, those montages and everything. So here's a little challenge. I'm gonna try get some really trash clips in Fortnite right now. Yep, Fortnite. Only because Fortnite is the only, like, game that has a decent replay system, other than Rocket League. Rocket League is actually decent, to be fair. But Fortnite is more of like the gun aspect, you know, it's not like with Rocket League. Yeah, I can make a montage out of that if I wanted. But if you're gonna do some like really hardcore edit, I don't know what kind of edit I'm gonna do yet, but if you're gonna do some kind of hardcore edit, just thinking like future-proofing right now before I actually choose what kind of edit I want to make. Fortnite still has that shooting element to the game, you know? The whole point is it's a battle royale, you get to fight. Rather than in Rocket League, you're just trying to score goals. It's like more like football. What kind of montage are you going to make out of that? It's quite limited. So here, it's open space. I get to make whatever I want out of this Fortnite, especially with the replays, you know, the replay system. I was thinking about doing it in Cold War. One, I'm probably even more trash at that. Well, I don't know, to be fair, but not just that, but the replay system in it is awful. The theater mode, if you guys know, it is absolutely terrible. So there's no way, it's too buggy for me to work with. So I'm just not going to bother with that. Fortnite is like the closest I'm going to get to with a smooth editing experience, from switching between my editing software to recording replays and cinematics within the Fortnite game. So that's why I've chose to do it in this game. Here I am. Didn't think I would, but it's happening. So don't know how trash I am at the moment, but probably haven't changed since. No, I probably have gotten worse since the last time I touched this game, but you know, we're just gonna put up with it and see how it goes. So let's just load in. I don't know if you can tell, I'm using that performance setting right here, the performance alpha setting, because if I'm gonna record my face cam, I need the best performance possible, because this is why I never used to stream Fortnite as much. So let's see what trash clips I can get. I'm gonna go straight to Salty Towers, I guess. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of edit I want to make yet, but I'm thinking about a hardcore one, or I want to do some kind of electronic, not really a vibey one, but still somewhat hardcore. It's got these like harsh cinematics, not smooth, like, I don't know how to compare it. It's more, you gotta look at it visually in order to understand what I mean. Okay, so there's a lot of people there. So I'm just gonna land it. And there's our first kill. Yeah, my frame rate is still dying, even though I've got it on performance setting. So even the OBS quality that I'm recording on is gonna be terrible for you guys to watch. Sorry about that. I promise you the edit will look better. I'm gonna have to clip every single kill I get. So yeah, this game just keeps changing. They keep adding and removing stuff, I guess. Not that I keep up to date with it, but you know, it just seems like every time I come back to this game, there's something new, something different. And here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna die for this. We can make that look good. Not quite sure what happened there. I'm gonna blame the frame rate. I don't know if it's worth telling you guys this, but I tried getting the 3060 the other day. I think you can guess what happens, just like PlayStations and Xboxes. Sold out instantly. Yeah, I was still waiting there 20 minutes for something to happen. So yeah, I'm stuck with a 1060 for a while. The 3GB version, so it's even worse than the other 1060. Just become bright all of a sudden. Do I want to push this? Yeah. Why not? Yeah, my frame rate's dropping. Yeah, I'm still thrashing this guy. Literally dog water. He's literally dog water, bro. What was that? I can't really remember what these gold bars are for. They're some kind of like currency. I think you can buy stuff on some trash NPCs. What games doesn't have NPCs or even for that matter bots at this point? I was actually annoyed that PUBG got bots added to the game. Damn it. That would have been nice. There we go. Sweat alert. What are they doing? Oh, are you taking the mic? Doing dirty there. Well, I guess I can work with that. Is that enough kills? Yeah, I can't be asked to play this game. Just leave it there. Okay. So now it's time for the big choice. After Effects or Premiere Pro. And I think we're gonna go with After Effects because let me explain this difference. Okay, Premiere, I use both softwares, right? Which is kind of unusual for other professional editors. There are editors way better than me. Trust me when I say that. Like I get people coming up. I used to have, well, let's think of a time when I used to actually be in school. I used to have people coming up to me in school going like, "Yo, your editing's sick" and stuff like that. But realistically, there are so many better editors out there that just do like 100 times better of a job than my average kind of editing skill is. But you know, at least I know how to use both softwares. I use Premiere Pro for casual videos, you know, not over the top editing, and After Effects, it gives you more precision in your editing. So you can do like tons more effects rather than just this casual kind of style. You know, it's hard to explain, but After Effects just gives you more in-depth effects that you can add to your editing and clips and stuff. And Premiere Pro is just kind of like putting clips together and then adding some, you know, some general basic effects. So that's why I'm using After Effects right here. I get to get in-depth and add some really nice effects to this. So I'm gonna go with 1080p. Let's put this to like 60 frames. Why not? And oh yeah, I gotta decide songs and everything now. Let's just make it 2 minutes for now. It's not gonna be longer than 2 minutes. It won't even be longer than a minute. For that matter, probably even 30 seconds. So just see what happens. And let's just call this the main comp for now. So yeah, here's our base comp. So what I'm gonna start off by doing is choosing a song. Yeah, I can see that working. Okay, right. My friends never die. Yeah, of course I do. I know I've got the mind of, I've got the music taste of an editor that likes electronic music. yeah, the music tastes of an editor. Okay, right, I've got the starting where I want it to start. So I'm just going to minimize that for now and then open Fortnite back up. Because I need to get some cinematics. So, yeah, let me get some cinematics. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I just spent about an hour just recording Fortnite cinematics. Oh my days. I think I recorded way more than I needed to. But I think this will turn out pretty well, considering I've got a lot of... I've just given myself like an open space of creativity to mess around with these clips now. I've unlocked a lot of potential. So yeah, that is how many? Like 18 3GB total clips. And I also remembered earlier, I didn't clip one of the kills that I got earlier, so I had to record that through the replay system. Hopefully it'll work out alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna shove it all in After Effects now and see what I can do with it. Time lapse? Yeah, why not? Finally, I've been editing for almost 5 hours, or I might say 4 hours. I think I've been editing for 4 hours in total so far, because if I minus an hour off, because, you know, I've just been having breaks in between and eating and stuff. So here I am now. It is currently, yeah, if it was 8, and now it's almost 1. Yeah, that seems almost 5 hours, but, you know, minus an hour for breaks in between, just doing random stuff. So I think I'm basically done. I spent about like 5 minutes just now just messing and tweaking around with some whoosh sound effects. I can't be arsed adding gun sound effects at this point. It is tiring. I've kind of rushed the ending bit, but now it's time to add in the most important part, LUT and motion blur. LUT or LUT or whatever you want to call it, color LUT. I'm not going to do too much. Usually I'd use Lumetri color. Oops. Well, that's what I've been using recently since I started learning about this whole color correction thing, and it's addicting, I'll tell you that. So if we get up some LUTs, we might be able to use the one that I usually use, because I'm looking for a dark, yeah, look like this maybe. There's never a perfect one. You always got to end up tweaking it somehow, but I just want to get this quickly over and done with. I've been looking at it for so long at this point. Maybe this one. Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, now we'll just leave it as is right now. I'm just going to add that on. I'm not going to play it back because I don't want to spoil it for myself the way it looks right now. Even though I've been watching it back 100 times. I'm going to watch it with you guys with the motion blur. So people usually use RSMB, which is real swap motion blur. But 1, I don't have that installed, and 2, I think Pixel Motion Blur, the one that comes with After Effects anyways, looks good enough anyway. So I don't really need to install another plugin. I think it basically does the same job really, to be honest. I'm gonna render it at bitrate of 60 frames per second, which this is, you know, it's quite rare sometimes. Well, nowadays it's quite rare that I usually do that, because I've started using 30 frames or even 24 frames as a movie kind of cinematic style. But for this occasion, I'm going to go back to 60 frames to have it looking smooth and nice. And we're going to render it at 2560 by 1440, because that is the 2K resolution, because YouTube's an annoying little guy that loves to tone down the bitrate on your videos. But anyways, let's render this. Well, you know what I've just realised? I'm going to be editing a video about After Effects in Premiere Pro, a video of me using After Effects in Premiere Pro after I've recorded this. Some things are crazy. I'll be back. Okay, so it has finished rendering finally, and we are about to react to it at 1:30 in the morning. It's gonna be great. Let's hope that I've done a good job of this. Let's see if I've turned my trash clips into some decent watchable montage, which is 30 seconds long and took almost 5 hours to edit. Let's get into it. I don't know about you guys. I think that was pretty good, if I judge myself right there. I think there's a lot of stuff that I would have done better, or that I would have wanted to do better, but it was kind of rushed. If I'm being honest, I kind of rushed myself at the end. Like you can see, the starting was pretty decent. Let's say that for like 5 hours, 4 hours. Motion blur does most of the job here, to be honest. Like every edit that I put motion blur in, it's to hide the imperfections, and that's what most editors do, because, you know, hides the imperfections, and it also makes it look really smooth and nice. So that's a little trick right there that we end up doing. But apart from that, there's a lot of stuff that I would have done better if I had time to do it. What I usually do is, you know, take a day away from editing a project and then come back to it with a fresh mind, rewatch it and see what I want to do at that point in time. Because if I edit for hours on end, then I just end up like losing my brain and just doing random stuff, just rushing it. So for the situation I put myself in, I think I've done an alright job, I'd say that. Probably better than most average editors. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. So let's just appreciate the editing more than violate it because it's Fortnite, okay? I know it's Fortnite, but yeah. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you do leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, because I did enjoy this. I'm happy that I actually got a project done, even though it's 30 seconds long, but even then, I still managed to get some sort of my editing out, which I never normally would do, because usually, like, there's tons of After Effects projects in here that I've just never bothered finishing. So if you do want to see more content like this, where I just kind of like force myself to edit something, yeah, definitely leave a like and subscribe. Turn notifications on for the next video, whenever that comes out. God knows what it's going to be. We'll see. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.